Good morning, it's Friday the 22nd of May. This is the ETS Capital Daily Market Bite. Asian shares rose on Friday after Wall Street set another record high with prospects for a Fed Reserve rate hike in June all but quashed. The dollar was on the defensive after downbeat US data, and the S&P closed a record high on Thursday. Disappointing data again, but also expectations that the next an interest rate hike is likely to come only later on in the year. The S&P gained 4.97 points, or 0.23% to end at 2130.82, just about beating its previous record close of 2129.2 from Monday. The Dow Jones was essentially flat, ending up 0.34 points up on the day at 182.85.74. In the FX space, so we saw the euro creeping up 0.2% to 111.40, had hit a 3-week low of 110.62 earlier this week, and of course we've still got the outstanding Greek debt concerns, and was poised to close 2.7% on the week. The dollar also eased slightly against the yen, having made some good grounds over the course of this week and having a 5-day run, closed at 120.79 after losing 0.3% overnight. The greenback also actually got to a 2-month peak of 121.49 midweek on bets that the currency was ready for a run after weeks, of course being quite low and ranging around the 180 and 120 levels. Commodities, the US crude took a breather, so inched down 2.2% to $60.60. Had actually been nearly 3% higher overnight on data that eased the issues with oversupply, and also fighting in Iraq. Brent dipped 0.2% to $66.42 a barrel after rising 2.3%. In the equities space, we've got Severn Trent reporting a 3.2% rise in full-year profits thanks to higher demand, allowing it to fulfil a pledge to pay shareholders in a dividend payout of 84.9 pence per share, so quite a large dividend there. HSBC is looking at selling its Brazilian unit. It said in a stock exchange filing in Hong Kong on Friday. We had the US Appeals Court on Thursday that reversed a $2.46 billion judgment against HSBC in relation to a long-running securities fraud class action stemming from consumer finance it brought back over a decade ago. And Whitbread, the owner of Premier Inn and Costa Coffee, has named a new new boss in the former Lloyds Banking Group executive Alison Britton to replace Andy Harrison. In terms of data, we've got quite a lot of data out today coming out of the Eurozone. At 9 o'clock, the Purchasing Managers Index. We've got the business climate IFO coming out of France. Later on, then we've got some Italian data, industrial index, industrial orders, and industrial sales, as well as retail sales coming out at 10 o'clock. From the UK, we've got the public finance figures. We've got public sector net borrowing coming out. That's around 9:30, and then in Canada at 1:30, as well as coming out of the US, we've got some data. So we've got consumer pricing that's coming out of Canada, as well as retail sales, and then also consumer price out of the US month on month and year on year.